So today we are going to explain the another topic in the second year chemistry. So that is the polymers. So before we go into the topic, we have to know the what is the mean by the polymers. Polymers means simple though it is the macromolecules. Polymers means nothing but these are the macromolecules. Macromolecules means large molecules. Large molecules are nothing but macromolecules, simply is called as a polymers. So here we have to know the polymerization. What is the mean by the polymerization? Simple. Polymerization means the simple molecules join together by covalent bond to form the large macromolecule. That process is called as a polymerization process. What is the meaning about the polymerization? The simple molecules join together by covalently to form the large macromolecule. That process is called as a polymerization process. So during this polymerization process, the large molecule, macromolecule, will be called as a polymer. The large molecule, macromolecule in polymerization process is said to be the polymer. And the simple molecule which are joined together in the polymerization process, that will be called as a monomers. Monomers. Monomers means the simple molecules which are joined together in the polymerization. That simple molecules is called as monomers, and during the polymerization process, the formation large macromolecule is called as a polymer. So here we have observed some organic polymers. So example, polythene, formation of the polythene. So simple. So N moles of the ethene molecules, N moles of the ethylene molecules joined together by covalent bond in the polymerization process, then it will be formed the large molecule, that is the macromolecule. So this large molecule or macromolecule is called as a polythene polymer. That polymer name is the polythene or polyethylene. So this is the meaning about the polymerization and the polymers. So in polymerization of the or formation of the polyethylene molecule, which is act as a monomer means the simple molecule. So which is act as a simple molecule in the formation of the polyethylene ethene. So here the ethene is called as a monomer. Ethene is called as a monomer. And which is called as a polymer means polythene. Polythene or polyethylene is called as a polymer. So this is the meaning about the polymer and the monomer. Every polymer has its monomer. Every polymer has its monomer. So all this polymerization process, for example, formation of the polythene from the N moles of the ethene molecule in the polymerization process. This process is carried out in presence of the catalyst. Here the catalyst is called as a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. That means formation of polythene. What is the formation of polythene from the ethene molecules is carried out in presence of the Ziegler-Natta catalyst. What is meaning about the Ziegler-Natta catalyst? Simple. So trialkyl aluminium and titanium tetrachloride. This mixture is called as a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Trialkyl aluminium, titanium tetrachloride. That mixture is called as a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. So in presence of this Ziegler-Natta catalyst, the polythene will be formed from N moles of the ethene molecule. So Ziegler-Natta catalyst, trialkyl aluminium. So trialkyl aluminium plus titanium tetrachloride. Titanium tetrachloride. It is also called as a, in place of the alkyl, here we are substitute the ethyl molecule then it is called as a triethyl aluminum and titanium tetrachloride. Triethyl aluminum and titanium tetrachloride. So that is called as a Ziegler-Natta catalyst. Only in presence of these Ziegler-Natta catalysts, the polythene will be formed from the end moles of the ethene. So this is the example for the formation of the polythene, or nothing but example for the polymerization of the ethene molecule in presence of the Ziegler-Natta catalyst. So this is the meaning about the polymerization and polymer and monomer. So here we discuss about the classification of the some polymers. Classification of the some polymers. So here this classification, first of all we are classifying the polymers into the natural polymers and synthetic polymers. Natural polymers and synthetic polymers. Natural polymers means nothing but it can be obtained from the plants and animals. So the type of polymers is called as a natural polymers. Synthetic polymers means nothing but they can be prepared in the laboratory, or nothing but man-made polymers will be called as a synthetic polymers. Natural polymers means they are naturally occurring from plants and animals. So that is the natural polymers. Example for the natural polymers are the starch, cellulose, protein and rubbers. These are the few examples for the natural polymers. And man-made polymers. Man-made means nothing but they can be prepared in the laboratory or synthesized in the laboratory. So that is called as a synthetic polymers. So few examples for that synthetic polymers. Well-known examples: terylene, nylon 6,6, nylon 6, and bakelite. These are the few examples for the synthetic polymers. Another classification is also present, that is the semi-synthetic polymer. Semi-synthetic polymer. Semi-synthetic polymer means nothing but the polymer can be synthesized in the laboratory by using the natural polymer. That is called as a semi-synthetic polymer. What is that? Semi-synthetic polymer means the polymer can be synthesized in the laboratory by using the natural polymer. So that type of polymer is called as a semi-synthetic polymer. So example for that semi-synthetic polymer is the cellulose acetate. Cellulose is the natural polymer. From that natural polymer we can synthesize it in the laboratory. Due to that it will be called as a semi-synthetic polymer. So example for the semi-synthetic polymer is the cellulose acetate. So the cellulose acetate is nothing but it is also called as a rayon. What is that? It is also called as a rayon. And here this rayon can be used in some packages and some photo films. The usage of the rayon is the packages and photo films. So this is the one of the classification of the polymer based on their source. Here this classification is the based on their source. Based on the source of the polymers, they can be classified into how many types? 3 types. One is the natural, second one is the synthetic, third one is the semi-synthetic polymers. So another classification, second type of the classification, that is the based on the structure of the polymer. So based on the structure of the polymers, polymers can be classified into the mainly 3 types. That is the one is the linear polymer, second one is the branched polymer, third one is the cross-linked polymer. So we discuss about the one type. So what is the mean by the linear polymers? Mean here the polymer will be formed, they do not have any side linkages. So it can be appearing just like this one. So this is called as a linear polymer. Mean one monomer is attached with the another monomer. And it is attached with the another monomer. There is no cross linkages. So the type of polymer is called as a linear polymer. So example for that linear polymer is the polythene, PEC, polyvinyl chloride, HDPE. HDPE means high density polyethylene. What is that? High density polyethylene. So these are the examples for the linear polymer. So here polythene and high density polyethylene. Polythene means PE. High density polythene means HDPE. What is the difference between the polythene and high density polythene? Means simple. If ethene under low pressure, what is the ethene under low pressure? Nothing but 6 to 7 atmospheric pressure at 333 Kelvin to 343 Kelvin in the presence of the Ziegler-Natta catalyst, that is the triethyl aluminum and titanium tetrachloride, then the formation polythene is called as a high density polythene. High density polythene means nothing but if the polythene will be formed under the low pressure, nothing but 6 to 7 atmospheric pressure at the 333 Kelvin to 343 Kelvin, same in presence of the Ziegler-Natta catalyst like triethyl aluminum and titanium tetrachloride, then the formation polythene is called as a high density polythene. Here this high density polythene is example for is the linear polymer. Next we move to another one, that is the branched polymer. Second type of classification based on the structure of polymer, that is the branch. Simple, it is appearing as a like this one. So it is the straight chain polymer and some monomers is attached as a branches. Monomer is attached as a branches. So this type of polymers is called as a branched polymers. And low density polyethylene. What is that? Low density polyethylene is example for the branched polymers. Low density polyethylene is example for the branched polymers. So low density polyethylene can be obtained by the polymerization of ethylene under high pressure. Under high pressure, like a 1000 to 2000 atmospheric pressure at 350 Kelvin to 570 Kelvin temperature in presence of the Ziegler-Natta catalyst, then the formation of polythene called as a low density polythene. Here this low density polythene is example for the branched polymer. Here you don't confuse. High density polythene is example for the linear. Low density polythene is example for the branched polymer. High density polythene can be obtained at low pressure. High density polythene at low pressure. Low density polythene can be obtained at high pressure. So this is the difference between the HDPE and LDPE polymers. And next classification based on the structure of polymer, that is the third classification, that is cross-linked polymer. So this cross-linked polymer is also called as a network polymer. Cross-linked polymer is also called as a network polymer. Means if the polymer chain will be having the cross linkages, simply that is called as a cross-linked polymer. Just like it can be appearing as a this one. So this is the straight line polymer. This is also straight chain polymer. In these two polymer, one monomer can be cross linkages like a this. So that type of polymer is called as a cross-linked polymer, nothing but network polymers. An example for this cross-linked polymer is the bakelite and melamine. Bakelite and melamine is example for the cross-linked polymer. So this is the classification of polymer based on the structure. Based on the structure of the polymers, polymers can be classified into how many types? One is the linear polymer, second one is the branched polymer, third one is the cross-linked polymer.